Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. First of all, just want to say I had a wonderful time at the Carver's show in Lancaster, the Lancaster County Wood Carving Show. It was a fantastic time and they allowed me to take some videos there. It wasn't my intention to do that, but it just happened to work out that way. So if any of you that haven't gone to a show, go if you can. They're a wonderful place to learn a lot. They have seminars that go on, demonstrations that they do. Just to give you an example, I needed some eyes for our bird here, and I got some 6mm and some 5mm. I think we'll go with the probably the number 5 here. Yeah, but this you can buy 10 at a time, and it was $10.50 for each packet. I got it at Little Mountain Carving Supply, and they are online. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, just email me. I might put the website underneath. They were at the show along with about 5 other vendors with the knife maker and everything. So I'm not promoting one over the other. I just found a nice place. They weren't overly expensive. So, you know, they're $1.50, well, lower $1 a piece, which is really cheap. Usually you can pay anywhere from $1.65 to $2.65 a piece for a couple of these. So it might be worth your while to buy a bunch at one time. Okay, the other thing I did that I kind of screwed up on my last one, thank goodness I had more than one of these, and I haven't done that too often doing these videos where it just didn't work out. And then I realized later I forgot to hit the wrong button on the camera. So a lot of the pattern we put on the first video, we're going to lose it anyway. The most important are these 3 fluffy part and the wing part. And we're going to start taking out the eye and rounding the face up. So that's what we're going to work on now. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing this section here. We're not going to put the eye until much later, but what we're going to do is just take your knife and make sure you have your carving glove on. The grain is running this way, so I need to turn my knife around. You saw that. And just start rounding that up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then we're going to round off from the bottom on up, just like that. And we're going to do the top. We're going to just keep going until we have this rounded up a little bit. See how we already have the edge of the bill by just cutting from the bottom and from the top. Oh, and you know, I guess you can guess we are doing the cardinal here. So what we're going to do is we're going to round a little bit more off all the way underneath here. It's good to use a detail knife if you have one, and we're going to try to go all the way where the bandsaw cut is, just like that. Okay, we're going to clean everything up as we go along here. Okay, and then we're going to go and do the top. Take a little off there. And then clean the head off a little bit, just like that. Okay, so that's what you should end up with. Okay, with a little bit of a line where the bill's going to be. And we're going to just round this off. We're going to take a lot of the bandsaw marks off. Okay, you may have to go to a longer knife, which I will do right now. I have a longer knife. It's good to have a detail knife and a rounding knife, a rough out knife. This is more of a rough out knife. You can use it for detail as well, but I'm just taking all the marks off, because if you don't, you're going to see it after you sand it, because this is something we're going to sand. So we're going to continue with the breast area here. We're just going to keep going here, just like so. Because there's a little bit of work here with the tail, so we're just going to work our way to that area. Alright, we're just going to round it off, round off that edge, and clean up that bandsaw cut. Just like that. Perfect. Alright. It's already taking shape. It didn't take long to get it to this point. Alright. So we're going to take a little bit more out right underneath the bill here. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim this up just a tad more so we have all those lines off of there, just like that. And then we're going to see how this is hollowed out right here. That's what we're going to work on next. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your detail knife from the top of the carving. You're just going to scoop it out, just like that. Okay? You're just going to scoop that out. And you're going to just go around it a little bit. Okay? You're going to scoop from the back to the front. Everything's just a little bit with these, you know, because we're going to hang these in the on the wall, or you can hang them in the tree. If you hang them in the tree, you're going to have a balancing act, because you got to figure out where it's not going to be leaning this way or this way in the tree. So we'll figure that out later. But right now we're just going to do this portion, and we're going to dig this out pretty good. See how far I have that dug out? It's pretty deep. At the show, I did take some videos. Please take a look at them. If you've never gone to a carving show, you may want to look at that. It was a wonderful time. They were kind enough to let me video. It wasn't my intention to do that. Like I said earlier, it just happened to be. And I've had some really good responses. For those of you that have never gone to a carving show, tools galore, books galore, anything you could imagine is there. All kinds of wonderful people. Really, carvers are really wonderful people to talk to, and they'll help you out any way they can. They really can. They will. I plan to go to their carving show later. Okay, so we'll have that rounded up. So we're going to go start down here a little bit. We're going to start doing the neck, and then we're going to start doing this portion of the wing on the third tape. Okay, so we'll be right back.